Hey people! In the last video, Ashley suggested that we do a Q&A, and we only got a few questions, but they are big enough questions. One of them in particular is pretty loaded, so we figured we would answer them now in this video here.
Alright, so question 1. How do people react when they find out that you're gay, and is it hard because of all the bullies and other people who don't take this seriously? And again, the video was badass. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Well, I mean, for me, it's kind of a given now. Like, there are stereotypes.
No.
Well, there are stereotypes in our world, right? Like, when I had long hair, people did not know I was gay. Like, at all. They could not tell. But now that I wear snapbacks and my hair is very short, and I tend to wear very neutral clothing, people just automatically assume I'm gay. They don't think anything of it. So, I don't know. I'm pretty used to it. Sometimes now I actually get mistaken for a guy. Like, a lot of the time. And you know that. You've been with me when they have. But that's okay, because the way I look at it is they're just not looking at my chest. Win! But for you, I don't know about you.
For me, how do people react? For the most part, like, if they act surprised, then it's not to my face.
Yeah.
Or they don't even know. It's not, and you know, it's because I don't really talk about it, and it's not because it's something that I'm ashamed of. It's just, you know, my private life is my private life. I don't really talk about my private life with anybody, regardless of who it is, whether they're gay or straight. I'm a very private person.
Well, the thing is I don't think that we really should have to announce what we are in general, because being gay is very normal.
That's another thing. And I mean, call me like kind of like the cliched person who doesn't want to put a label on myself. But the thing is, it's like that doesn't define who I am.
Well, exactly, right? Like, I feel the same way. Like, for me, like, clearly I love you, right?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't limit myself to only loving a female individual. Like,
it's person to person.
It's person to person, but then I found my baby and I don't want to leave her. So that was really bad English accent. But anyway, I'm not looking for anybody else. But my point being is, does that matter? Like, do I need to announce to the world that that's who I am? Like, why does anybody else need to understand that other than myself?
Okay, and second part of the question was, and is it hard because of all the bullies and other people who don't take it seriously? You know what? In terms of bullies, I've never been bullied for who I am, really. At least not to my face, anyway. Like, if they've said it behind my back, I mean, whatever. You don't have to like me. I don't have to like you.
Yeah.
Just get on with my life, because in the end, it doesn't really affect me or affect what's gonna happen or what I choose to do.
Well, for me personally, like, I don't think I've ever been, I wouldn't say bullied per se, because
I've been bullied, but not for that specific reason. Like, when I was a kid, I was, like, bullied for having, like, freckles or something, which was just, like, so juvenile.
See, I don't think I've ever been bullied, because I think people have always known that if they did bully me, they're a goner. Like, I'm not a small person. Like, people don't make fun of me because...
Yeah, see, well, I've always been a small person.
Yeah,
and
like,
I've always been a shy person.
Yeah.
So, that's different. I was always kind of, like, I guess, targeted that way, but I never really let it get to me. I might be mad or, like, upset by it for, like, a day, and then I, like, after I've slept on it, I'm like, alright, whatever, it's over.
Well, in high school and stuff, I don't think I was ever bullied, to be honest. Like, we started dating in high school, so rumors were obviously going around and people were talking about us, but we weren't bullied about it. It was just more so we were gossip, if anything.
Hardly gossip. It was just like, oh, did you hear that they're together? Or rumor has it they're together, and it was just like, whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, nobody, like, it's interesting, like, I guess, because nobody really cared.
No. And we're very fortunate because we do live in Canada, and being gay is a lot more accepted here than it is in the States or elsewhere even. And especially since, yeah, and we are girls too. And when I was in high school, we both had long hair. You've always had long hair, but I did too. We were both fairly feminine looking. Like, we never really had much of an issue. I think if I were to put myself now, as I am now, back in high school, I probably would have had a harder time. Or we would have probably had a harder time. But that's over now, so whatever.
Everybody was just so off into their own little world that,
yeah,
like, you know, like, everybody had their groups of friends.
I just don't think we had a big issue with high school. We were very lucky. It could have been way worse than what it was. But
I think it was just the dynamics of the neighborhood, too. Like, everybody was pretty much so close-knit. Like, you know, you went to school with the people you grew up with. Like, I went to school for 12 years with the same people.
Yeah. Well, I think more so for in high school especially is I dated a lot of guys, so it was a shock at first, I think, for some people, but people didn't seem to care. Like, it wasn't a big deal, but
there's bigger problems in the world than to, like, care about who's dating who or who's what, whatever.
Exactly, and I think other than that, the only time I've ever been bullied has been in the workplace. I've been made fun of for my orientation multiple times by managers that I've had, but it doesn't really matter now because I'm not there anymore, but still, like, that shouldn't happen in the workplace. I don't care where you live, who you are, you don't make fun of other people for who they are. It's just not right.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm over that, and since then, since college, I'm in an art school, so a lot of people are gay there, so I don't really have an issue there.
A little bit more open for you.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully that answers the question. And that comment was from Ben Tech Vlogs, by the way, so thanks, Ben, for that question.
Okay, so, sorry if I butcher your name, but Livy Spragan says, how do you become such a fabulous unicorn like yourselves?
Shit rainbows.
How do you... Shit rainbows and poop butterflies.
No, that would be terrible.
Honestly, like, I'm not aiming to be cool. I'm not aiming for anything. I just do me.
You just breathe awesome.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that awesome, but it's one of those things where it's like, you know what, like, you ever find that people who try to be cool are not cool, and then the people who don't try, they're just naturally cool. Like,
just be your own unicorn.
Yeah.
And in my defense, when I was little, I did poop out a rainbow because I ate a box of crayons. So does that count?
Ryan Mahunik also says, how do you get so popular?
I don't know.
Not popular at
See,
all.
I'm thinking that they are, or that it's a guy, right, Ryan? That he's assuming, like, he's talking about YouTube.
Okay, well then that's a question for you.
For me, yeah, because she's not on YouTube. I wouldn't even say I'm even close to popular on YouTube, guys. I'm like in that corner of people that make content fairly regularly. They get like 300 to 500 views, that's it, and they have like this small little community and it's tight-knit, and the people that do watch me all, like every video I put out. I wouldn't say I was popular at any point, actually. When I started this channel, it was mainly a tech channel. I didn't intend for it to be a tech channel, and then all of a sudden it kind of just went that way because that was the easiest thing for me to talk about, and that's what my audience already expected me to talk about. And not long after, I realized that I liked vlogging, and that's what I like doing. And since then, I've grown quite a bigger audience. I've done a lot of drawing videos. I'm gonna be starting that up again soon, by the way. Spoiler alert. But no, I don't think it's about being popular on YouTube. I think it's just about being yourself, and that goes in life. Do what you like doing, because if you don't, you're gonna end up doing something you hate. And on a platform like YouTube, you're doing it for fun. So don't do videos on stuff you don't like doing. What's the point in that? So that's why I stopped. And now doing vlogs like this one with you.
Yeah. Brett A. Sykes says, what's the one thing that amazes you about one another? Although it's not something that surprises me because I know she's talented artistically, but it's like no, but like seriously, it's just like every time you come out with something that off the top of your head, it still amazes, like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't surprise me, but it amazes me that, you know, especially because I've seen you over the last 4 years, like, grow so much, right? Like, it's amazing. It's amazing to see.
It's one of those things too, like, I know for myself that when you're creating something, no matter what, you think it's amazeballs when you're creating it, and then you see yourself like a year or however much later, and it's like, wow, that was really not that good. And you grow on yourself. That means that you notice it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, what amazes me about you? See, that's a hard question because a lot amazes me about you.
Cute.
Oh, shucks. Well, first of all, if you had watched a previous video that we did about the girlfriend tag, I think it was the girlfriend tag.
Yeah.
And when I was we had a similar question, I said you dancing, that you dancing is a talent that you have, and that I cannot dance to save my life. I have a sense of rhythm. I'm really good musically, but I'm not a good dancer. And it amazes me that people in general can dance and that she can dance. And I saw her dance in high school. I haven't seen you dance professionally like that in a long time, like competitively.
Yeah.
But when I did, like, tears, man. Just tears. It was just really emotional seeing her communicate like that, because I think that the arts are all interlinked, especially with dancing and with, like, theater, and that's why we enjoy that stuff so much, is because we're artistic in a different way.
Yeah.
And so...
Well, that's not that I still dance.
She still dances. It's the same thing with me, like...
For myself.
If I don't pursue an art career, I'm still gonna draw. It's not like I'm not going to anymore, because I love it, so...
I used to draw, too. I do.
Yeah, you've always... But you're creative in multiple ways, too, right? Mm-hmm. So, she likes drawing cartoons. I have little banana
Not that
drawings.
Not that I can't draw realistically, but it's just... it's a lot... It's harder for me.
Mm-hmm. I just think it's not really a love of yours. Like, you can do it, but you don't love it.
You know what? I appreciate so much that I'm, like, so envious of people who can. I'm like, I wish I could do that, but I just think it's just not in me.
Oh, but you can draw. You can draw. You've drawn me a lot of little things over the years, and I've kept them all. I have them in a little special box.
I'm just like a cartoonist type of drawer, like...
Yeah. Doodler.
Call me up, Disney. Call me up.
Guys, people work at Disney.
I will make a
seriously.
I will make a career change if you offer me a job.
I would not work at Disney. I'm gonna say that right now, because the amount of work that goes into a Disney production, holy tits. Yeah. Not interested. Seriously, no, it's a ton of work.
You know what? I'm all out for a job. So, like, I will make a career change. It'd be a drastic one.
I don't think you'd like it.
Probably not.
I wouldn't like it, honestly. But also what amazes me is the fact that she can work so many jobs at once, and she has enough space in her brain to remember everything, because I have a really hard time with that.
I'm only working like 2 jobs.
Yeah, but you work 2 jobs. You're a full-time student. You volunteer. You remember how to get places in your car.
Well, yeah, but that's like second nature. It's like habit. Like, I know where...
I guess. But
I go to the same places every week.
It just amazes me that you can remember so much, like what you do remember. That just amazes me.
It's good genes. Good brain is sharp.
Oh, by the way, guys, what do you think of our new glasses?
They make me look very smart.
Aren't they pretty? I picked them out.
Rosa Cooper Davies says, "What would your Hogwarts house be, and what shape would your patronus be?"
Ooh.
So, in terms of Hogwarts house, I said I think I'd be Gryffindor. Mm-hmm. And not because I'm like... I mean, I am a big fan of Harry Potter, and it's not because I want to be like Harry Potter, but I just think, like, Gryffindor, it's, like, strong. It's, like, you know, a lion to me is a protective type of animal. Mm-hmm. Protective of its herd.
You just like lions.
I like lions. This is just something really cool.
It's because my hair is red. She likes red hair.
I was going to say it's something majestic about them.
I'm majestic. Kind of. Not really.
She's a queen in the making.
A majestic queen.
Majestic queen.
See, I don't know what house I would fit into, to be completely honest.
I said either Gryffindor or Ravenclaw.
See, but I wouldn't care, personally. Like, I would be the kid sitting in the chair, not Slytherin, not Slytherin! But any others...
And then you'll end up in Slytherin.
Probably. No, I think, honestly, I would take any of the other houses. I don't think I'd care. Because I like yellow, I like blue, and I like red. Who cares?
Yeah. Okay, but now Patronus. What would your Patronus be?
Patronus? I don't know. I have no idea what animal, like...
I'm not sure either, but, like, I think when we were discussing this off camera, I was like, it'd have to be some sort of protective animal. Again, going with that whole, like, protective nature.
Yeah. I don't know,
like
man.
A wolf. Or a lion, because I like lions.
I don't know what I'd be. I have no idea. Probably... You know what? Because I hate bunnies so much, I'd probably be a rabbit. Probably. Because it would screw me over like that. Or can you choose your Patronus? Didn't Snape change his Patronus?
I don't know. It's been a while since I've, like, read the books or...
Okay, screw that. I'm gonna be an elephant, because elephants are cool.
Elephant. And they bring you
good luck. And everybody could see me.
Everybody can see you.
Follow me, Harry! Follow me!
You're big and loud.
Exactly. Boom. Done. That's
and you can squirt water under your nose.
Good save there, Lord. So if you guys like this video and think that this should be a regular thing on my channel, be sure to leave a comment down below with a question. We didn't get a lot of questions this week. Got some heavy ones. We dragged it out. We talk a lot apparently. So if we have a lot, we'll pick like, I don't know, 3 to 5, 6 maybe questions. So leave a good one and it might be picked. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to
smack that like button.
Ugh.
Comment down below. Share this video any way that you can. Twitter, book faces, Instagram, Google Pluses. Don't forget to subscribe to her channel for videos. And until next time, toodles!
Bye! So if you guys have not noticed, I might have a little watch obsession. And watches can run you hundreds of dollars. Even thousands.